faked the tag. Here comes Henley, and Henley right now has been waiting, as we mentioned, and she's loving every second of punishing Kiana James.
If you ain't cheating, Vic, you ain't trying. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch out.
Well,
Watch out.
She wants to do it the right way. She doesn't want to cheat. She doesn't want to cut corners. She wants to earn everything, just like she has fought for her friends, and that includes Jensen. She's been trying to help Jensen every step along the way, but Jensen's been blinded by love.
Yeah, exactly.
Or lust, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. He's a man, Vic. He's a man. Sometimes men do strange things when women are around. And right now, you're talking about a real boss in this lady, Kiana James, a hottie biscotti.
You just call her a cookie again? Call her a cookie, a boss and a cookie. You're all over the place tonight, Brooke, but a tag was made. Jensen is legal. Jensen can't do this.
Wait a minute.
Think about it. Oh, and Briggs just running over Jensen. And Briggs again is legal because Kiana James tagged in Jensen, and Briggs is unleashing.
I get it, Josh Briggs trying to beat some sense into this boy.
Oh.
But you can't do it that way, Vic. It's not going to work.
Well, he's whooping him right now, and now showcasing some strength.
Oh, here we go.
And Briggs didn't want to do this, Brooke. Briggs didn't want to punch Jensen. He didn't want to fight his brother. But if he's got to do it to teach him a lesson, then that's what he's going to do. James, he won't, but she certainly will. Oh, spinning heel kick on the butt. Out on his feet. Oh, a lariat to the back of the neck.
Nice.
Oh. And Jensen, we have never seen this side of Jensen ever before. Could this be it? Into the cover. And, ooh, just able to kick out was Briggs. And Henley just starting to come back around along with James. Oh no! There's the bag again.
Oh, that's in the bag.
You know it's in the bag. Miscommunication. And turn it right around. And you talk about a lariat. There was one with a little extra authority.